Hey everyone, have I here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and I wanted to make a video on the top 10 most valuable TURs in the game that's hard to get. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get to 75,000. So with that, let's dive into what I wanted to really focus on is not the best units, right? I want to talk about the most valuable. And what I mean by most valuable, generally speaking, is these units are great utility units, they're support units. That's going to help you complete an event, complete a stage, maybe no item run something, things of that nature. And I think that's important to have some of these units. And especially if they're hard to get because their banners are limited or the banners are just hard to get the particular unit that you're looking for, then that is why it made this top 10 list here. So first and foremost, the first thing I want to talk about is you can just make a top 10 list on these units right here, and that's the 50% mono support units. And we know that these units are hard to get because they don't often come around. Recently on the global version of the game, we ended up finally getting some banners so you guys can pick them up, but you can also buy these units from blue coins. And the other units that I'm going to be talking about, that's not a possibility. Actually, there's one other unit that has a possibility to pick them up as a coin, but it's low on the list. So but anyway, these units here are all hard to get, very valuable. However, they don't make the top 10 list, but I chose one unit to make the top 10 list, so I feel like the most valuable out of the group here is going to be strength support hit. And the reason why I think this is more valuable than the other units that are on there, I think the extreme strength team is really good, and certain leaders correspond with using the hit, and makes sense to run a mono team with hit on the team. So I think for the other units, you can say some have some utility there, like for example extreme fireworks Vegeta. You can go well with the Majin Vegeta and stuff like that, and of course the Tech Tien with LR Friku. But I think this unit here just supports and helps the entire team when you're running a mono strength extreme team. The others, you generally aren't going to be running mono teams, to say the least, that are very good. So anyway, that's the choice here. I probably, at this point in time, you guys might have different choices when it comes to the 50% mono supports, but that's, hey, why it's subjective, and I'm going to choose the strength hit as the best out of the bunch. But coming in at number 10 on this list in most valuable TURs in the game, that's hard to get. So coming in at number 9 is a more of a tank unit versus a support unit. And this is coming from one of the hardest banners you can attempt to summon on a non-featured unit. So I'll explain in a second here. Let's talk about the unit. This unit here has a really nice ability to stun, and he is guards against all types. So of course we know how valuable that is when you're trying to run Super Battle Road or trying to do a no item run. But it has a little bit of damage mitigation, 7% per Super Dragon Ball Heroes as on the team, so it's gonna get 7% already. But if you have a few more, it can easily be a super tank if that's the case. But generally speaking, I think this is a very useful unit. I've run it on multiple different teams. He's on a few categories as well, so that's very helpful and valuable. But coming in at number 9 is the Super Dragon Ball Hero Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku. But let's go back to the banner of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and the reason why you're going to see more of these units in the top 10 list here is that it's a 3% chance to summon a non-featured unit, and these banners, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes banners, are guaranteed featured. So that, remember that, that the 10th spot is you generally get a non-featured unit, 95% chance. You actually have a lower chance. You have a much lower chance of summon on these banners to get a non-featured. So that's the reason why it is very hard to get, and that's why this is on the list. So, but you'll see more Super Dragon Ball Heroes on this list in just a few minutes. So coming in at number 8 is actually the only Dokkan Festival exclusive unit on this on this list here. The reason why is I never see this unit featured anywhere, except for the fact that you can get him in the New Year's banner. I never see him around anymore, and he's a very, very valuable utility unit for a no item run Super Battle Road. For whatever team he's on, Super Saiyan 3, you know, Pure Saiyans, things of that nature, he does, you know, two things that's very important in that. It's stun, and he just tanks, right? There's damage mitigation. I believe it's like 80-90%. I forget now these days. It's only for 10 turns, so for long events, this isn't you know, overly valuable there. That's why he's lower on the list, but still super beneficial. If you don't have this unit, you probably know that it would be great to have this unit on your team to do a no item run. So anyway, coming in at number 8, the only Dokkan Festival exclusive, because I never see him around, and yes, you can buy him probably during the New Year's banners, but that's kind of about it. So again, number 8, Super Saiyan 3 Tank, the tank himself, Strength Vegeta. So I'm in number, let's see, what are we doing here? Number 7. Number 7 is a World Tournament unit. So World Tournament units, of course, you'll see a few of those around here. When you don't pick them up during that World Tournament, then you have limited SSR summons on these banners to pick up a World Tournament TUR, right? So anyway, this unit here is a super support type. He's fairly good when he Dokkan Awakened. He's really useful, and really anytime that you can support super class, and he's on a multitude of different teams, he's going to be very, very valuable. So I do run him quite a bit. There's one other Gohan we'll talk about in a bit that's going to be higher than this one. That's also a World Tournament unit, and we probably already know who that is, but we're not there yet. So coming in number 7 is the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyan Man Gohan World Tournament unit. So coming in number 6 is another World Tournament unit that's kind of like the polar opposite, right? Because this is the super class support unit here, and this is the extreme class support unit, and this one actually bumped up in value because of the new AGL cell. You got a unit here that can support the EZA cell. I think he's even more useful. I guess you can, depends on how you think about it, more useful than the LR 30% cell. If you're looking for that heal, then the 30% cell is going to be better. But you know, if you're just looking for some support here, this is a great unit to run that, you know, run it on that team. And being extreme, all extreme class support unit, very, very beneficial. And we talked about how difficult it is when you miss getting this unit as a World Tournament reward. On the SSR banner, right? So coming in number 6 is the World Tournament Perfect Cell. Now let's go ahead and dive into the top 5. So top 5, it's going to be a string of Super Dragon Ball Heroes units, starting with Darkness Toa, or Goddess Darkness Toa, right? So again, just mentioning, you got a 3% chance to pull these units on the banner, since these are going to be non-featured units. And coming in number 5 here, this is an extreme type unit, but it will actually be able to support all types, right? So it's a fantastic supportive unit. So anytime that you're running like a Time Travelers, or I believe she's on like Space Traveling Warriors or something of that name. I'm trying to think of all the teams that she's on, because I don't have it in front of me right now, but she's on a decent amount of teams. Again, very, very useful. She actually does some decent damage at times, and hey, the card art, you can't beat the card art. So Darkness Thickness Toa is coming in at number 5 here, which then leads into the counterpart of this, right? Is the Thickness of Time, the OG, the one and only Thickness of Time here. Coming in number 4, she is the super version, but she's also all types. She also is able to provide you some support for a crit, things of that nature. She's very, very useful, probably best in slots. I don't want to say best in slot for Realm of Gods, but because you do have God Topo on there, but really good support unit, and very, very valuable, since again, very hard to get on Super Dragon Ball Heroes on there. So coming in number 4, Thickness of Time, for sure. And for those who remember me summoning on this banner, and it was super hard for me to get this unit, and was finally able to pick up her. So Now let's dive into the top 3, and I really think the top 3, no doubt about it, is the top 3 here. And coming in the third spot, this is, can be controversial, the third and the second spot, is, Goku. So this is the Goku's family support on Super Dragon Ball Heroes, 40% support on Goku's family. Goku's family is all over the place. The reason why I have him at number 3 is because there's a lot of Goku's family support units. Whereas I'm going to talk about number 2, I'll talk about it right now, is the Xeno Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta here. There's not as many Vegeta units, so I feel like this unit's more valuable than the Goku unit, and they're both very similar to each other, right? They're both just solid units that you want to run on the Goku's family, Vegeta's family, and yeah, again, it's just crazy valuable. And good luck if you guys don't have this, and you're gonna see it in November is when these banners come out. That 3% chance, man, is tough. So if you don't have this unit and you're able to summon for any of these 2 and actually get them, you should really be thankful. And again, you can't purchase these, right? You can't purchase these. Let me actually take that back. I think you can purchase these units on blue coins, right? I'm gonna take that back. Not sure. I might take that back there. So, but anyway, I think it's blue coin available. But again, only once a year. But still, if you want to summon it, it's three times or 3% chance. So anyway, coming in number 1 is not a Super Dragon Ball Heroes unit. It's the one that's, you already knew that was number 1, because I always get this question. Hey, who's the because the best teams, who's the alt, or who can I substitute for High School Gohan? I go, you really can't. So he is an amazing unit. He's a super class leader. Yes, he's not all types support, but super class support unit. Did I say leader? Support unit. But he also tanks. So he doesn't like tank incredibly, but he's like what, 50, 55, 58% damage mitigation. So it's good enough, right? It's good enough. And generally speaking, most of the teams that you run him on, he's just crazy valuable if you're doing Super Battle Road, No Item Run, things of that nature. He's just super beneficial. Now I don't know how he's going to do in the red zone, but as of right now, when I'm recording this video, we are a little bit away from that. He is, to me, the most valuable TUR that's hard to get in the game. Of course, there's better units in the game, but generally speaking, easier to get because they're Dokkan Festival exclusives that they're going to be featured, or they're non-featured units and stuff like that. But you can only get this unit in the World Tournament banner. Again, you can't buy stones or tickets for there. I don't know if they should start doing that, right? You're able to buy World Tournament tickets to summon on the World Tournament banner, so people can actually pick up these units here. But I think it's going to be very highly valuable. There's going to be one that's going to be going to Dokkan Awaken, is the Super Saiyan Gohan, the Android Cell Saga one on there, and I think that will make the top 10 list when he Dokkan Awakens as well. So, but anyway, let's quickly go over the top 10 here. Coming in number 10 is 50% mono strength hit. We have Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku. We have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We have the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyan Man World Tournament unit. We have World Tournament Perfect Cell. We have Super Dragon Ball Heroes Thickness Darkness Toa. And then we have Thickness of Time coming in number 4. Number 3, Xeno Goku. Number 2, Xeno Vegeta. And then number 1, High School Gohan support. For sure. So tell me what you guys think about this list here. Did I miss somebody? Did I omit? And you guys think I got the order wrong? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.